with
Who
each
was
and
that?
every one of you tonight
Where is
in
he?
Paris. One final time.
God, please.
The last real champion, John Cena.
Now it's time to go to work. A big fight feel, a goosebump atmosphere at the La Defense Arena in Paris. 30,000 plus backing John Cena. And we're underway. Cena, Paul at Clash in Paris. Oh yeah. Wait, it's going to be interesting to see how Logan Paul reacts to this rabid crowd here tonight.
Yeah, they've thrown Paul off his game right from the offset, and you could see John Cena milking the noise for as long as possible, knowing full well it was getting under the skin of the maverick Logan Paul.
And you know what's interesting about this, Wade? This rivalry dates back to January of this year at the Royal Rumble. Remember, Logan Paul, John Cena, Jey Uso were the final three in the Royal Rumble match before Cena would eliminate Logan Paul.
It's quite the torrid time ever since tagging together at one point in an incredibly ill-fated tag team. Tagging against each other at times too. These two really do not like one another.
And for John Cena, he says, this is going to be a lesson in respect for Logan Paul tonight. Teach Logan about respect in the WWE ring. Clean break by Cena, and we reset.
Yeah, and I question that from John Cena. Teach him about respect when you called him a parasite 1 week ago. A grossly unfair insult leveled at a man who has dedicated himself to this for the past 4 years.
Well, here's a man who's disrespected everyone in WWE. He's cheated to win most of his matches. He's used brass knuckles. He's used his goofy entourage to get involved. That's what Logan Paul's all about.
Logan Paul is all about disrupting, shortcutting his way to the top of every industry. If you have the smarts and the skills, you can do that. John Cena had to grow to the top, and John Cena is merely bitter that Logan Paul achieved in 4 years what John Cena took 20 to do.
That was an interesting counter by Logan, stopping on the foot of Cena and then delivering that right hand. Now remember, Cena has to stay away from that titanium-loaded right hand of Logan Paul. He felt it a couple of weeks ago on Friday Night SmackDown. It's a knockout blow, and now the body shots by Paul to Cena, dropping John in the corner.
Yeah, it's been a lopsided build to this one, if you ask me. John Cena with a verbal barb, absolutely tearing splits off Logan Paul, but Logan Paul showed the real danger. Matches aren't won with words, they are won with shots. One big shot to the jaw, and Cena is down for the count.
Cocky Logan Paul showing out here. And remember, this is John Cena's retirement tour. The last time is now. It wraps in December. But tonight, Cena would love to leave Paris, leave Europe for the final time in his career in the WWE ring with a victory.
Cena is the last bastion of the old school. He's taken on the modern incarnation of what makes a top professional wrestler in Logan Paul.
And now John Cena delivering the rights to Logan Paul. And Cena now, sends Paul to the center of the ring, but he lands on his feet. And now a boot to John Cena.
Not quite anticipating the reflexes of Logan Paul. That was Cena's first mistake. You've been studying this man, the 23 matches that Cena has been using as an insult. He's shown that time and time again.
Well, and the thing is, those 23 matches, Logan Paul has never had a bad performance. Sorry, he hasn't. The way that he has taken his role here in WWE, he had one of the longest United States Championships reign in many, many years.
Yeah, how dare you claim that 23 matches? That sounds terrible, right? 23 matches that included singles matches against Cody Rhodes, against Roman Reigns, matches against Randy Orton. Yeah, the creme de la creme of what we have here in WWE.
Now
John Cena grossly underselling the career of Logan Paul.
Big uppercut by Logan Paul. And again, these are the type of actions here, though, Wade, that tick off a lot of people. Logan Paul's talented. He's got all the tools. He's going to be a world champion someday. but then he hits an uppercut, now he's posing to the crowd.
You didn't have an issue with John Cena was doing it before the bell rang.
Yeah, but the crowd was cheering Cena. They're not cheering Logan Paul. He's doing it to egg him on and tick him off.
Logan Paul is just sticking it up their backside.
Oh!
God, you can yell all you want, but Logan Paul is impervious to noise.
What a clothesline by Cena.
You're right, that was a classic example of Logan Paul taking his eye off the ball there and John Cena capitalizing.
Logan just trying to gather his wits here. The senior official Chad Patton working this matchup tonight. He's worked many of John Cena's matches in his career.
Cena using those big haymakers against his opponent. Worked so effectively for Logan Paul in the early goings.
Irish whip into the corner. However, Logan catches John with a boot. And now Logan, blockbuster to Cena. Great move by Paul. Cover, gonna hook the inside leg, and John kicks out. Again, a bit of a nonchalant cover by Paul.
Yeah, and in the early goings, you see immediately, we've talked ad nauseum about the experience advantage that John Cena has. Unquestionably, the athletic advantage is in the hands of the younger man, Logan Paul here, who can do anything in that ring. He can fly with the best of them, he can slug it out with the heavyweights, and he's even turning into a technician in his latter years here in WWE.
Now Logan again, just insulting that sellout crowd here tonight, over 30,000. And now Logan, vertical suplex, delayed now on Cena. Paul showing off a tremendous amount of strength here, delivering the vertical suplex to John. And I don't think we've seen Logan do that before. Hook to the leg now on Cena, and a kick out.
Yeah, of all the accolades I just sent the way of Logan Paul, I did not mention the power game at all. Another aspect, it seems possible over the past couple of years, building out that frame to be a true prototypical superstar.
I mentioned before, I'll never forget the night that Logan Paul took Roman Reigns to the limit, almost stopping Roman Reigns' record streak as champion.
Okay, misery.
He's consistently ready to shock the world.
Found ya.
I hope you watching at home can soak all this in, because I'm not sure it does justice to what we're experiencing here tonight in Paris.
Unmatched atmosphere and two of the biggest names in the game right here in the thick of it.
And look at Logan with that gut wrench bomb, and here's the cover and a kick out. Again, Logan Paul doing some things, Wade, I've never seen him do before in the ring. He's obviously been preparing for this.
The fans of Logan Paul, as few of us as they are, ask for one thing, some damn respect being thrown the way of the Maverick. Please, I'm begging you.
Listen, again, you have to be respectful in order to earn respect. And Logan now into the corner, and a big uppercut, a running uppercut, Cesaro-like uppercut from Logan Paul to Cena there. Again, another wrinkle in this new strategy from Logan Paul.
People guessing, John Cena.
And look at it, again, a nonchalant cover. And Wade, I get what you're saying, and I think Logan Paul's as talented as anyone in the ring today. You're not going to beat John Cena that way.
He was planning to beat John Cena. He wanted a photo for social media that will go viral.
Oh, and that's what Cena's talking about. Forget about the viral moments. You have an opportunity to beat the greatest of all time here. Stop screwing around, go for the cover, and try to get the win.
Why not do both? The reason Logan Paul is here is because he's the big and viral moment. That's what got his foot in the door. He's not about to change his spot. Back to the old school. John Cena embraced that, the grind, the respect.
Oh, and again the collision. And Cena takes out Logan. Both men now down. This is a big turning point in this match maybe for John Cena, who's been dominated over the last few minutes.
John Cena looking out with match completely depleting Logan Paul. The fans turning this matchup on its head.
Cena back to his feet, Paul back to his feet as well. John Cena ducks underneath. Here comes Cena with a shoulder tackle. And now John Cena starting to build some momentum. knuckle shuffle. Vintage Cena on display tonight. And now he's got Logan Paul in position for an attitude adjustment, which this kid does need.
Brilliant by Logan Paul, scrambling to the outside and a shot to the gut in the process, turning this one around, stemming the tide.
Now Paul, bang! Clothesline to Cena. Like he was shot out of a cannon and a kick out by John at 2.
Oh God, such a difficult move to pull off, and that was pulled off about as well as you will ever see on planet Earth. How damn good is Logan Paul?
And Logan now back to his feet. Logan in tremendous shape. Climbing now up to the top rope as he continues to play with the crowd here in Paris. And the Paul from Grace, but John Cena got his knees up. And now Cena with Logan for the attitude adjustment. AA by John, cover. Paul kicked down.
Well, this is the moment from the heavens. Logan Paul came crashing down on those raised knees of Cena, who bounced immediately with the biggest hitter he has, the AA of Logan Paul. That internal toughness that this man has. Relentless and keeps him alive, but for how much longer?
Cena now, once again, going to go for a second attitude adjustment on Paul. John Cena's got him center of the ring. Went for the AA. Paul landed on his feet. And now Paul going to lock Cena into the submission move he's been using, known as the octopus. Made famous by the Hall of Famer Antonio Inoki. And you see Logan Paul with it locked in on Cena here. The octopus trying to get Cena to tap out, but Cena able to reverse.
Oh, those delts of Cena are too big. He couldn't extend the arm. That's the issue. And Cena powering his way out.
And Paul with a roll through, shoulders down. Cena's got a kick out. Now going to turn this into an STF. STFU is in. Cena on Paul.
Paul scrambling for those ropes, which must feel like 1,000,000 miles away. The eyeball for Logan Paul bulging out of his head. Sheer agony.
Is Paul going to tap out? There's no shame in it. Many of men have tapped out for this move by Cena. It makes it to the rope, but John Cena going to drag him back toward the center of the ring. And Paul will send Cena to the corner. John with the boots.
Logan Paul living dangerously now.
And now John Cena with a tornado DDT. Drops Paul on the top of his head. John into the cover. And a kick out by Logan, perhaps on instinct alone. It looked like Logan's eyes rolled in the back of his head when it was left on the top of his head here on this DDT.
Well, this is John Cena changing up the moves to catch up the less experienced Logan Paul. And you're right, eyes in the back of the head, but somehow able to kick out. That's all that boxing experience. When you rock, you have to keep rolling, and that's exactly what Paul did there.
Point made.
Carnival in this arena.
Cena with Logan on his shoulders again, went for another AA. Logan Paul able to counter. Face first goes Cena, then overbomb by Paul. Cover, hook of the leg. Isn't enough? Kick out by John at 2.
Saw the smirk on the face of Logan Paul. Could have hung that leg tight and rolled all the way onto the shoulders of John Cena and guaranteed a victory there. Major mistake with that pin from Logan Paul.
Critical point in the match. Both men physically spent, exhausted. John Cena has one thing, well, two things Logan Paul doesn't have. A, experience. B, he's got 30,000 people behind him.
Well, I'll tell you right now, you might not like the attitude of Logan Paul, but he's currently going toe-to-toe as you would call him with the greatest of all time, and he's taken 0 shortcuts so far, and this could be the killer blow.
This with the right hand, went for the knockout. Tackle by Cena. Paul land. Oh, what a move by Paul! Logan Paul, tremendous athleticism, almost beat Cena there.
Connected with that zigzag, rocking the skull of Cena against the mat. Tried to land on his feet, landed face first, but still got off. And executed that to Cena, and Cena now is the one living dangerously.
Yeah, that Ziggler zigzag delivered to John Cena. Logan Paul doing a lot of things we've never seen him do before in the ring waves.
What you have to do, you have to keep evolving. People don't respect Logan Paul, but if you watch the game, you ignore the theatrics, you ignore the arrogance, this man is sheer brilliance. Maybe that's the kind of respect John Cena was talking about. Change again, evolve, put the work in.
I'm giving a lot of respect to Logan. What he's done in the ring here tonight, changing up his game. Again, got caught that time. Look at that slick shot lariat, got caught by John. John planting Logan for the win. Paul kicks it too.
Modified flatliner there. Now Cena reacting instinctively to what's thrown at him, and that was a mistake by Logan Paul. Going to that well once again. It wasn't the first time. Cena has it figured out now.
Rarely are you going to catch John Cena with the same move twice.
Cena is early in a big way. This is when Old Father Time starts catching up with you, John. Roll back the clock in the early going to this one. When you're in deep water now, and that hurts you.
Yeah, but John's also understanding the finish line a few months away. He wants to put on the greatest performances of his career. He's got Logan up again. Aldo lands on the apron, hangs John up top rope.
Snake would be on the survivor court if Logan Paul can put away John Cena right now.
And now Cena.
Logan smells blood.
Logan's gonna go back up to the top rope again. And this time, oh, the Swanton connects. And a standing moonsault to Cena. And again, moves that we have not seen Logan Paul use much in his repertoire.
Paris was a sight of the Olympics not so long ago. Oh, those kind of athletics would have earned Logan Paul a medal in the gymnastics. John Cena is now in a really, really bad way.
Dodge this!
Both men's eyes are telling the story. The minds are blank. What can you cook up this deep? What is the body going to allow you to do?
Logan into the corner with that running uppercut.
Rolling the face of Logan Paul. Cena looks like a beaten man, isn't it?
Logan Paul is fresh.
Laser focus on putting this one to bed. But again, distracted by this audience. That's a mistake from Logan Paul.
He's got Cena on the ropes here, and John Cena took advantage. Again, he went for that uppercut, and John Cena moved out of harm's way. And John... Oh, Paul, center of the ring is enough for Cena to put him away. Logan kicks it to almost a 3 count.
Again, keeping the less experienced star guessing that double underhand face plant there. Shocking Logan Paul, whose brain has been completely wiped on that landing. But I don't know if Cena has enough left in the tank to make anything of it.
Logan Paul's hit Cena with everything he can.
Not yet.
Not been able to push that away.
Both men have thrown their best, and both men have taken their opponent's best, and are somehow still taking just
Oh,
about.
you bugger off. We got
Headbutt
enough
by
problems.
Cena. John doing stuff he hasn't done before either.
When you're out of ideas, you start throwing the heavy leather, and who's got the heaviest leather out of these two? I'm going to say Logan Paul.
John's got to be careful. Oh! Oh! The uppercut, that pop-up uppercut, almost cost John the match.
Oh God, John Cena is one heavy man. The power required to explode him skyward. He simply did not get enough. Look at the connection of this uppercut. Look where he's landed. You're aiming for the jaw here, and it ended up more chest than anything. That is why Cena kicked out. I'm taking nothing away from Logan Paul. The man's exhausted. It's incredible to pull even that off, but the connection wasn't in the right place. That is why Cena lives on.
And Logan Paul looking down at the wrapped right hand. Titanium loaded for many years. Cena back to his feet. Logan Paul, now he pulls a shoulder tackle. And now digging into John Cena's repertoire.
Got to study the greats, Michael Cole.
Is Logan Paul.
I love it. What a way to proceed to victory this would be.
Peacocking around the ring.
Amidst a chorus of boos.
Cena though back to his feet. Paul took too much time. Way too much time. AA by Cena. Hook of the leg. Almost had him. And Logan's cockiness almost cost him there.
Well, peacocking around at the wrong time is simply a major faux pas against one of the best in history. Right now, some trash talking coming across from John Cena, perhaps trying to motivate himself in the process. You're clutching at straws, no matter where you're at this point in the match, just desperate to get anything going.
Well, wait, John's got to be concerned as well. I mean, Logan kicked out another attitude adjustment.
Hit him with your best shot and you can't beat the man. Are you really still the greatest of all time, or are those moments fading fast?
Cena rocked Paul
So
momentarily, and
thank you.
now another headbutt from Cena. And Cena using a headbutt as offense now. And now, John got caught. Oh, no, he didn't. Hurricane Rana sends Paul to the ropes.
Logan Paul certainly was not expecting. Jeez!
Cena, you gotta be kidding me! The cover! And a co-rib by Cena and a kick out.
Shade to Roxanne Perez right there. Kick out just in the nick of time.
Watch
John
the
Cena
co-red here. Or the pop rocks, as Roxanne calls it. And Cena's throwing everything he has at Logan Paul, who's surviving here.
rolling back the clock to his U.S. title open challenge reign.
I don't know how to
A lot of these moves back then, and he's having to dig deep. That's how good Logan Paul is. What normally works is not working tonight against Paul. Paul's too good.
Ball back to his feet. John Cena going to go once again for an AA. Logan Paul, though, too close to the ropes. Long arms, able to grab the top rope. John sent back to the ropes. Logan hits him with the right hand. The right hand. The right hand by Paul for the win. Cena still in it.
It's the right hand that flattened John Cena with a cheap shot in Dublin. And somehow Cena kicks out.
And Logan Paul, you saw the look on his face. That may have been his last chance. He hit Cena with that titanium-loaded right hand, and John somehow was able to kick out.
The AA versus the right hand. Both men have taken them. Both men have kicked out. Both men look barely alive. But we still need a winner, and this place is rumbling.
And a kip up by Logan.
Oh, my God.
This deep in the match. And Logan now with Cena. Could be dead to rights, middle of the ring. Paul now back to the top rope. And the Paul from Grace. This time connects.
Double it up. You've got the man down. You've got the man beaten. Make sure, finish the job, Logan.
And a second Paul from Grace to knock off the great John Cena, who gets the shoulder up.
The blood draining from the face of Logan Paul, the belief draining from the soul of Logan Paul. This man really is Superman.
Well, Logan Paul, now he understands why John Bradshaw Layfield, our commentating partner, said years ago about John Cena. He dubbed him Big Match John, and there's a reason. The never say die attitude of the 17-time world champion. And once again, Paul gonna mock John Cena, and this time delivers a 5-knuckle shuffle.
Cena's just
look at this. Logan
point.
Paul now looking for the AA, I think. John Cena able to roll through, and now,
oh God.
oh, talking about one of his great rivals, a Styles clash to Logan Paul. Cena, kick out again.
I'll tell you what, Cole, if you're gonna steal in this industry, steal from the best.
Well, many people believe Cena's rivalry with AJ Styles almost a decade ago was one of the best of Cena's career.
This place going absolutely bananas. They are getting themselves a match of the year contender.
I can't tell you, I don't think I've ever seen an atmosphere quite like this. I've ever experienced anything like this. And Cena now,
this one.
lifting Logan Paul up on the top rope.
Both men ran out of moves many minutes ago. Now we're going on the fly, just figure something out.
We're in overtime. This is sudden death for both of these men. And now Cena, who's hit Paul with 2 AAs already, said if that didn't do the trick, maybe an avalanche AA will, but Paul again fighting out of it.
Fighting to stay alive in the match and may have turned this around in the process.
And Paul up the top rope, cross body. Cena though rolls through, and there's the power of the GOAT. Attitude adjustment. And he's not done yet.
One didn't finish it last time.
John Cena, and Logan Paul again with a right. Went for another one. Cena, though, able to duck underneath. Attitude adjustment. Collapses into the cover. John Cena wins.
Here is your winner. It's beautiful.
Wow. Simply wow. How do you put a button on what we just saw?
I'll tell you one thing, Wade. You get past the antics. Logan Paul gained my respect tonight. What a performance by Logan Paul against John Cena.
Hate the personality all you like, but even in defeat, if you think Logan Paul is not a top 5 competitor in WWE, you are simply blinded by hatred and you are dead wrong. Hats off Logan Paul. That was brilliant.
Logan Paul went toe-to-toe with the greatest of all time tonight. And now for one final time, John Cena will take a bow in the WWE ring in Europe for the final time ever in Paris. Soak it in, folks. Enjoy the time. We've only got 3 months left.
It seems shadows haunt us both.
Good timing. The spirit is near. The hunt begins.
story of that young man. A man that John Cena insulted here in Europe months and months ago. Reconciling with the fans. Of course, John's lovely wife, Shay. Just an absolute incredible performance as he celebrates with Jelly Roll, the man who has gained John's respect. Jelly Roll telling us on many occasions that John Cena was a hero of his. And Post Malone as well, who has been out of his seat all night long, enjoying Clash in Paris.
If you or someone you love likes wrestling, you'll want to pay attention.
On Saturday, September 20th, two global powerhouses under a spotlight the world has never seen. WWE on ESPN. This isn't just an event. It's a moment in sports history.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
The world will be watching.
I light the world on fire.
This is WrestlePalooza, Saturday, September 20th. Tickets on sale now.
We know the first WWE Premium Live event to kick off the ESPN partnership will be the first ever WrestlePalooza on Saturday, September 20th, 2 weeks from this coming Saturday, live from Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. WrestlePalooza will stream live on the new ESPN direct-to-consumer streaming service. Tickets for WrestlePalooza are on sale now via Ticketmaster.com.
Not yet.
And as we've all been reading over the last number of weeks, here tonight, Clash in Paris, our final premium live event on Peacock as we jump over to ESPN 2 weeks from Saturday, September 20th. To do so, NXT, the premium live event, will remain here on Peacock. We want to thank all of our friends over at Peacock for what has been an incredible 5 years, including Rick Bordello. Rick has always been there for everybody in WWE. It's been a tremendous partnership. And again, hats off to Peacock. Well, you know, we're here.
One down. Who's next? Dodge this!
Défense Arena, battant le précédent record détenu par Taylor Swift en mai 2024. Ce soir, nous avons également établi un nouveau record d'affluence pour un événement de la WWE en France avec 30 343 personnes. 30,300 people. La WWE vous remercie infiniment. Ici c'est Paris et le public français est le meilleur du monde.
Well, what Philippe said, ladies and gentlemen, is that Clash in Paris will be the highest gate for any single event in La Defense Arena, breaking the prior record set in May of last year by Taylor Swift. Tonight, 30,343 WWE fans on hand in Clash in Paris. Our main event moments away, and immediately following that, it is the Clash in Paris post-show. John Cena, Triple H, and others will join Jackie Redmond and company for the post-show immediately following the main event. Speaking of Jackie Redmond, let's head back to her.
Cole, thank you so much. I've been waiting outside of the locker room of Seth Rollins, hoping to get a comment on everything that's happened here tonight before he defends his World Heavyweight Championship in a fatal four-way match here tonight. Seth, listen. I know this is a terrible time, but Paul Heyman's in the hospital. You have no Braun Breaker. You have no Bronson Reed. I mean, for the first time since WrestleMania, you're completely...
I'm all alone out there tonight. And you and the entire world thinks that puts me at a disadvantage. Do you remember WrestleMania? Do you remember who won the main event of WrestleMania? Was it Roman Reigns? Was it CM Punk?
Not today.
I have never needed anyone. I am a multi-time world champion. I have never needed anyone. I am the greatest in-ring performer in the history of this industry. I have never needed anyone. And tonight, I am going to go out there and remind the world why I am a visionary. I am a revolutionary.
All in a day's work.
Seth freaking Rollins. If I can't keep this here title by myself,
Need a sec.
Again, it's been quite the night. Speaking of hospitals, Roman Reigns was sent to the hospital earlier on tonight after the assaults by Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. Paul Heyman has gone to the hospital after being choked out by Roman Reigns.
Not only that, Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed have been thrown out of the building and told by Adam Pearce, should they return, they will be suspended indefinitely without pay.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Seth Rollins is truly alone tonight. Well, at SummerSlam, Seth Rollins didn't just win the title, he ripped it away from CM Punk in the Screws of the Century. For Punk, Jey Uso and LA Knight, nothing fuels a fight like resentment. Tonight, four bitter rivals step into a fight to topple a king. Seth Rollins defends the World Heavyweight Championship in a fatal four-way live in our main event next.
A plan B. I've been a marksman for months. I have a Seth Rollins problem. This is the way forward.
Rewind our mind just a little bit. You faked an injury, but I got the 3 count.
We have absolute power.
I'm tired of all of y'all
as I get my rematch. Receipts are coming.
And there is nobody who can stop us.
Seth, you're a liar. You're a master manipulator. It's a fatal four-way at Clash in Paris. That pair of Seth Rollins, it's gonna get worse for you, Oos.
I'm obsessed with holding the world heavyweight title because it was ripped from me.
You get your rematch after I get mine.
Who next up the bet? Tit for tat. Soon as they we get, it's a wrap. You ain't built like me to take the heat. I done took the torch from every match. Get back, bitch, stay on my lane. This ain't hunger for no minimum wage. No pretending like this isn't my game. This ain't hunger that he never was played. I ain't saving face, this is fake.
We're not gonna get there unless we stick together. You've got to be kidding me. Seth Rollins is the problem. He has the numbers. I'm just trying to get you to the match.
I just don't want to owe nobody no favors. Once we get to Paris, it's every man for themselves.
Time to pick up the pace.
We don't have a problem. I'd like to keep it that way.
I got a Seth Rollins problem. You got a Seth Rollins problem.
You're welcome for saving your career.
You don't know what's good for you, so you need visionaries like me to tell you what is good for you.
You wanted it all, I'm not kidding. Who would have thought the story I told is true? You was real before the show the proof. Smiling now, you thought I was going to lose.
And there is nobody who can stop me.
Got LA Knight, CM Punk beefing over here. I don't know who to trust.
Put me down, time to pick up the pace.
Close and personal. Close and personal.
So, summons, please. Good luck, hero. But now, I'm gonna get while the getting's good.
Main event, Jey Uso. He's taped up, wrapped up after the spear earlier tonight at the hands of Braun Breaker. Said he's ready to go. He can't be 100% Wade, but hopefully adrenaline kicks in because Uso wants his world title back.
Kind of buy-in and fan support that simply cannot be manufactured. These people love themselves some main event Jey Uso. And wincing as he makes his way through the masses, all 30,000 plus of them. Jey Uso hopes to give the people what they want tonight.
Get this right now. I'll try. Almost got it. Just don't have the rhythm like me.
You are rhythmically challenged. Unlike Jey Uso, this place is bouncing tonight.
Close and personal.
I hate to be Captain Buzzkill, but the eating movement is even causing causing Jey Uso to wince. He's grabbing the ribs. That does not bode well at all.
Yeah, but Jey Uso's been fighting rib injuries for months now. So at least I think Jey understands how to deal with them when he's in the middle of a match.
When the gold is on the line and you have a pervading itch to recapture the gold that you won at WrestleMania, then you try and block it out as best you can. But I'll tell you, as a competitor, it will hamper Jey Uso tonight. The question is how much.
The thing about this wave is Jey's got 3 other entrances to catch his breath.
Catch his breath or think about the agony that his ribs are in.
Oh, shit. Come on.
By decree of the Count of Ogham, to the scoundrels and cowards hiding among the trees of the Clan's Church.
Weak animal!
As the loyal men of Ogham lay down their lives to protect those who
Wade,
support
we've talked a lot about this week, the high pressure, the high stakes for LA Knight tonight. The only person in this match who has never won a World Heavyweight Championship. He is the last person who has beaten Seth Rollins. That was the night of Saturday Night Event. Seth Rollins began what would end up as the lose of the century when he feigned the leg injury, allowing LA Knight to pick up the victory. But the clock's ticking. You don't have many opportunities at a world title. Knight's got to capitalize.
And knowing what we now know, that victory against Seth Rollins at Saturday night's main event is effectively null and void. It was a freebie for LA Knight. Really doesn't count, but you're right. The only non-world champ in the match. The question for LA Knight is that added fuel, or is there going to be an element of imposter syndrome? All 3 of these opponents have been to the mountaintop. I haven't. But
You say that victory over Rollins really didn't count. Well, it doesn't matter what you think, because that victory did earn Knight a spot in this match tonight. So look at it however you want. Knight's got a chance.
Get ya! Oh, sure done it now. brings you this way? I never know. Our elders seems it's doing Rathins. Most wisp, you're no one back. Most wisp, you're no one back. I follow a wisp, but best be careful. I follow, but best be careful. Through. I'm look. You've seen it. Suppose I'll have to. Weird, but that within. Weird, but that within. Aye, watch yourself travelling, wearing it down. Don't let up.
I do admit, in the interview with Jackie Redmond a few moments ago, it seemed like Seth Rollins was a bit shook up. Let's head up to the great Alicia Taylor.
The following contest is a fatal four-way match, and it is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing the challengers. First, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 fire shot. Main event, Jey Uso. From Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 240 pounds, L.A. Knight. And from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk. And her opponent from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 225 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, Seth freaking Rollins.
Well, Wade, as I mentioned earlier, Seth Rollins has a reason to be shaken up here tonight. He truly is alone Breaker Reed kicked out of the building, Heyman at the hospital. There is no champion's advantage in a fatal four-way match. First man to gain pinfall or submission becomes the world heavyweight champion. Bell rings, we're underway. Who will leave Paris with the gold?
Seth Rollins used to having the deck stacked in his favor. The game has changed in the past few hours. And Seth Rollins truly is a man standing alone now.
Well, you know, the personal animosity that is running through the veins of all four of these men. They can't stand one another. That was a little payback from Punk if you think back to what happened this past Monday on Raw. Dropping Uso out of the ring.
Yeah, and I'm surprised by that. I half anticipated. Oh,
look at this, LA Knight looking for a quick win.
Half anticipated everyone to gang up on Seth freaking Rollins right off the bat. He is public enemy #1, but truly every man for himself right off the bat.
Yeah, Punk and LA Knight now exchanging blows. Knight has never forgotten Punk for putting him through a table, even though it was inadvertent a few weeks ago. Big head toss by Knight.
As the war is going on in ring, Seth Rollins quietly crouching in a corner, letting the other competitors tear strips of one another while he stays fresh as a daisy.
A smart move by the architect, the world heavyweight champion. Rollins looking on, going to pick his moment for when he strikes. And right there.
Seth said, I'm 2 steps ahead of everyone.
And now Rollins into the corner with the knee. These two men. Uso back in the fray. Top rope. Cross body. Cover on Rollins and a kick out. Now Rollins sent over the top rope.
Oh, smashing his head on the barrier in the process too.
Jey Uso runs into Punk.
Sets out those ribs early on Jey Uso. Heavy landing from that clothesline.
Well, Punk reminding the world that it's every man for himself. No friends in this type of matchup.
Yeah, Punk lost out in the main event of WrestleMania 41. Effectively lost everything at SummerSlam. That has galvanized the resolve of CM Punk. And he's now going for the weakest competitor in the match. And I say that with no insult intended. He's simply damaged Jey Uso.
Yeah, rib first into the turnbuckle. Jey suffered through a lot of rib injuries the past few months at the hands of Breaker and Reed again tonight. And now Seth Rollins dragging Punk out of the ring and driving him into the barricade. And Punk collapses into the sea of WWE fans.
Now after the wounded duck, Jey Uso goes. Seth freaking Rollins.
Rollins with a running knee, shades of CM Punk. And now mocking Punk, calling for a GTS.
Well, CM Punk isn't catching any of this at all, but oh, LA Knight certainly is. The biggest danger in a match like this, there's always somebody fresh lurking, a way to light you up.
And every once in a while, you'll see a temporary alliance for just a short bit in a match like this, and that's what Uso and Knight are doing.
Best thing you could possibly do is turn this into a one-on-one match if you can, and it looks like Uso and LA Knight are doing exactly that.
Yeah, Rollins outside the ring, Punk's in the crowd somewhere, and now we come to one-on-one. Uso scooped from behind, looking to put Knight away, and a kick out by LA.
There's the temporary part of the alliance you were talking about, and Jey Uso suddenly moving a little better now than he was in the early going.
It's talk about that, Wade. You've been injured in a match before. Once the adrenaline gets pumping, you forget about it a little bit.
Well, you get a little warmer, and also once you start sensing victory, you can block it out a little better. But victory may be a long way off for any of these four. Simply too talented to go down easily.
Now Rollins backing it up in the corner. That, of course, a move that Jey Uso normally uses, and Rollins with a mocking yeet chance to the former world champion, Jey Uso.
You mentioned that Rollins had been thrown for a loop during that interview a few moments ago. I would disagree with that. This is Seth Rollins reminding the world, yeah, I have backup, yeah, I have friends, yeah, I have people.
Nobody.
People do my dirty work.
Well, that's what he's saying.
I don't need nobody. This is Seth freaking Rollins, who's climbed to the top of the mountains many times on his own, and he'll do it again tonight.
And he understands the power of that world title, what it means for a division like that group. The title gives absolute power.
This is what I thought we'd see from the off. Trapped in a pincer movement.
the attack on the champion Rollins. Punk pounding away again. Just the disdain those two have for each other. And LA Knight doesn't like Rollins' eye.
Well, Seth has set hounds on these three many times over, and perhaps now it's time to turn the tables. With the visionary getting stomped.
Punk had the world title for just over 5 minutes at SummerSlam. And he beat Gunther before Rollins cashed in to win the championship.
Come on,
Well, Punk with that running knee. Let's take Rollins out of the equation. That's what Knight and Punk and Uso are doing in this temporary alliance.
A little extra stank on that hip attack from Jey Uso.
No. His ass. To a table. Table? Table. Get the table!
I'm paying homage to the Dudley boys, and they really want to take the world champ out of the equation. Completely legal and a fatal four-way.
Devon, Bubba Ray, and Spike. It's the three-piece version of the Dudleys.
Jey Uso taking Roman Reigns' advice. Don't work with anybody. It's all about yourself.
Gold is on the line. Embrace the worst elements of your personality because it is worth it. The prize is worth breaking every friendship you may ever have had.
And Rollins, and a super kick by Jey Uso to LA Knight.
A wounded animal is a dangerous animal, and Jey Uso is fighting for the gold here. We're now heading away from the ring here, and I question the smarts of this.
Well, there's nobody in the ring, so...
Well, you can't win the match over here, and in theory, the other two competitors could slide in and get this one ended while we're out there in the stands.
Rollins, wait for the injured ribs of Jey Uso, targeted by the champ.
Creeping around the other side of the fans, blindsided Seth Rollins, who can't find any respite anywhere here.
LA Knight dragging Rollins back toward the barricade, and Punk's going to take them both out.
Well, all four of these guys are battling each other, but it seems to be Seth Rollins is absorbing every single shot in the process.
Punk now climbing up the steps, Rollins into the ring. Punk's going to go to the top rope, man. See if Punk will run with Rollins tonight. How that would feel for Punk. Cross body. Rollins shoots him away. Clothesline by CM Punk. Now Punk with a swinging neck breaker.
They're picking up the pace now. CM Punk, he's got it down to one-on-one. The one man he really would love to beat.
Punk with a running knee.
Nobody does it better.
And the best in the world showing you why. It could be time for Rollins to go night-night.
Night-night on a starry night here in Paris.
Punk going to go to sleep. Into the eyes by Rollins, kicked by Jey Uso.
Benson still dead in his tracks.
Step up in Spdiyorki. Drops Punk and backing it up in the corner. And there, look at this now. Uh-oh, up on his shoulders, face first.
Effectively the power, oh God! Shining Wizard right to the temple of the megastar just when he had the momentum. Wait!
Pedigree by Rollins. Shoots the half. Cover.
Explosive grenades have a long fuse, but deal devastating damage if you can catch enemies in the blast.
This has been from a word go between four of the best we have on the roster.
Rapid Shot fires very quickly, but heats up your crossbow as you continue to shoot.
Such incredible action. You see the pedigree connected. That's a win right there. But astoundingly, a kick out from CM Punk, one of the heaviest moves in the arsenal, and Seth Rollins simply did not get the job done here. You have to think that's really softened up CM Punk now.
Kick to the midsection by Rollins. And Knight lifted up high, Seth looking for the buckle bomb tonight.
Such a devastating move.
Cover, hooks both legs. Knight's got a kick out at 2.
Move has hospitalized numerous superstars. They have ended the chances of LA Knight here.
And now Rollins up top. Remember, the
Let's
exposed
see what's
injured
inside.
ribs of Jey Uso. Cross flash to Jey. Rollins looking to take advantage. And Jey somehow kicks out at 2.
Intestinal fortitude of Jey Uso kicking out there. That move devastating enough as it is. With the 3-buster ribs, it can double that impact. But Jey Uso still alive in this one.
Sweat on my brow, look at my hands.
Great at Seth Rollins. He saw a successful retention while he was in mid-air. Thought he had it in the bag.
Dumps Jey Uso out of the ring to turn his attention to LA Knight.
Smartest thing you can do. Get this down to one-on-one. You'll keep seeing these competitors try it. It's the only way you can win.
That's what it sounds like when you're a god. You understand me? You're yesterday's news, pal. I'll show you. I'll show you. Oh!
Yesterday's news will become the headline act if somehow LA Knight turns this one around and wins.
They don't give a damn about you. They don't give a damn about you. They're chanting for somebody else. No! No!
Rollins talking trash as he continues to punish Knight.
It's a dangerous thing to do. You're taking your eye off the ball. You're allowing a competitor on the outside to potentially recover. You have the momentum now. Make it count, Seth. Far be it from me to tell the great Seth Rollins how to do things, but for me, he's making a big mistake here.
And LA Knight, to your point, intercepting Rollins. Knight looking to build momentum, dragging Rollins back to the middle of the ring. Right hand, here comes LA Knight. Reversal now, Knight sent across the ring. Knight cuts underneath the clothesline.
Here's the danger.
And down goes Rollins.
LA Knight turning himself into that perpetual motion machine.
Side Russian leg sweep by Knight. Jey Uso back into the thread.
Wrist burst into the buckle. Wow. Double whammy there with that neck breaker too.
Now Knight with Punk up top, drops Punk.
Just flattening all 3 competitors. Pick your victim. Whose game is it?
Another notch on the helmet.
Momentum and attempt there from Seth Rollins. Let's try that one again, perhaps.
LA Knight with all 3 men down, has his point, has his opportunity.
Armor-piercing rounds.
Delivered to Rollins.
Armor-piercing rounds can break enemy armor. High-velocity rounds,
right here is he's
armor,
spoiled for choices. He's now
bolts
going in
shatter
all
on
attempt to that
impact.
BFT.
Flash grenades can blind
Broken
and
up
stun
right in the
enemies.
nick of time by Jey Uso.
Armor-piercing rounds.
Jey Uso again favoring the ribs. Of course, the attack by Breaker earlier on.
He's entering the match with a major handicap, but somehow appearing to be the flesh of man is Jey Uso. He's got to go for broke here.
And now Jey Uso with the body shots to Rollins. And a headbutt now. Rollins teetering high above the ring and comes down. Throat first on the ropes. LA Knight, tremendous athleticism there.
What great
Punk's
spring,
gonna
but
meet
Punk here to play spoiler.
Punk now for the win in the World Championship and a kick out.
And there is a sense of desperation to CM Punk right now.
Cover again and a kick out.
Coming so close to glory so many times this year. Maybe it is not Punk's destiny to win gold and hold on to it as you see that Tower of Doom moment going for Glory was booked, but LA Knight with enough in the tank to kick out.
And again, over 30,000 here tonight. Record crowd at La Defense Arena in Paris. Our main event for the World Heavyweight Championship. Rollins, Punk, Uso, and Knight.
Just every chance he gets. You see CM Punk eyes locked on Seth freaking Rollins, doing major damage to the man who ruined his SummerSlam.
As the table waits ominously, perhaps one or both of these men. Punk trying to hang on. Rollins, Punk kick to the ribs.
These are desperate times and someone's getting hurt here. Don't get on the wrong side of that line.
Rollins able to counter and deliver a chop to Punk. Rollins looking for a pedigree. Oh, rake of the eye, completely legal under these rules. And now Knight with a clothesline.
A blinded CM Punk, not where you want to be, but the fight. Oh, wait. Oh!
Oh, Punk's ripping through the table by LA Knight. That's what Punk did to Knight a few weeks ago. And now a roll up by Rollins, shoulders down. Oh, I thought he had him.
So much. Oh,
God. The stop. Knight. BFT. Blood force trauma. For his first world title. And Jey Uso breaks it up.
Oh, I thought we had our moment. The megastar's name was going to be up in lights. This is Punk blasted with such force. It was a glancing blow on the table. The stomp attempt missed. The BFT connected. The world thought we had a new world heavyweight champ, but Jey Uso had other ideas.
Yeah, Jey Uso trying to dig down deep. You can see the pain he's in with the injured ribs.
It's a permanent grimace, isn't it, from Jey Uso? Hats off to him for even being involved in the fight at this point. But if you're LA Knight, you've got a weak competitor there, ready to be taken down.
Remember, Jey is injured because he came to the aid of his cousin Roman Reigns earlier tonight, and he paid for it.
Unwavering loyalty to family, but it may well cost him this evening, unless he can pull off an absolute miracle in Paris.
And now Jey Uso getting the upper hand. Right hand's driving LA Knight back. And Jey with a little mustard on that one.
Tapping into the geek mania of this crowd. Oh, wait, overcommitted. And the megastar was ready.
Then out to the floor, LA Knight. Oh, my goodness. Did you see the impact to the face?
Oh, that was a work of art from LA Knight. All of that momentum of a 250-pound athlete. Bullseye on the jaw of Jey Uso. What is Knight cooking up here?
He watch at this point. Jey may be defenseless and bounce face first now off the announce table by Knight.
Well, the ring is completely empty. There's no one to break up a pin if you slide in now and get this finish.
Knight said one big one. Seth Rollins tried to sneak up on LA Knight, and he's going to pay.
We got carcasses everywhere you look.
And now Rollins centered the French announce table one final time, and he collapses to the floor. And LA Knight now going to destroy their table. Yeah, stay over there.
Punk down, Uso down, Seth freaking Rollins down, and in full control is the megastar.
It could be LA Knight's night. It finally could be the night that LA Knight's been dreaming of.
Well, the world has had to wait for this. Looking to cover himself in glory here.
LA Knight now, Knight on the apron. Seth Rollins is prone on the announce table.
This will not be pretty at all. Least of all for Seth Rollins.
Uso up on the apron. LA Knight stops him, at least momentarily. Top rope for Knight. Oh no! Crash and burn! Knight through the table. That slight hesitation to combat Jey cost him. It allowed Rollins time to roll off the table. Knight went through the table and he could be down and out.
Well, at the top level, it is a game of milliseconds, and the millisecond cost LA Knight here. Crash and burn, you said. That's the body of LA Knight crashing and burning, and perhaps his hopes of glory of winning gold crashing and burning with it. I mean, it's a wreck everywhere you look. Bodies are broken, desks are broken, tables are broken.
And Jey Uso may break Rollins here.
Might break his dreams with it too. Somehow Jey Uso, the man who had written off before this match started, has the upper hand, has the momentum, and has the chance to win this thing.
Former world champion, top rope. Rollins ducks underneath. Jey rolls through. Big super kick by Seth stops Jey in his tracks. Super kick by Uso though. Come on. Spear! No, he got caught! He got caught by Rollins into a pedigree. Cover! Kick out by Jey.
Oh, wow. Amazing reflexes from Seth freaking Rollins, going in for the kill and caught mid-air, converted into a pedigree.
Our main event for the World Heavyweight Championship. Knight hasn't moved after going through the French announce table. Punk is still down and out after going through another table. Rollins and Jey Uso in the ring as our match continues.
Rollins has all the time in the world to concoct whatever master plan he wants against a downed Jey Uso. No one's here to save you.
Yes?
And now Rollins gonna climb to the top rope. Jey Uso in trouble. Seth, he has to roll through.
Goes for that Phoenix splash, but caught.
And Jey caught him again. And Jey Uso with an opportunity. This time he hits the spear.
Perhaps feeling it wasn't big enough to put down a man the caliber of Seth freaking Rollins. You've got to double stack it. Going for broke.
Jey Uso with the Uso splash to win the World Heavyweight Championship. Punk with an elbow to Uso.
Saving his chances at the deck with the Macho Man elbow drop.
And now Punk's feeling it.
This entire arena is feeling it now.
Stop him in their tracks!
And with Punk, Jey Uso up on his shoulders. Go to sleep. Punk collapses into the cover. Rollins with a stomp. Rollins into the cover to retain. Punk kicked out. Punk kicked out.
Oh, this one has swung back, forth, again and again. The GTS, the moment the toil was going to be all worthwhile for CM Punk until
not yet
into the back by Seth freaking Rollins. A successful retention until the incredible kick out by CM Punk.
LA Knight is still out at ringside.
And that look in the eyes of Seth Rollins, he's starting to believe this is not my night. Everything's going wrong.
Jey Uso has been taken out by Punk.
I don't want you to have another match in this company ever again. I hate you. I hate your stupid family. I want you to die
Career of CM Punk here. Forget just retaining the title.
He wants this to be his last match ever. Rollins now grabs a chair. Remember legal, fatal four-way rules.
Referee Powell has heavily discouraged, of course. He's not really...
And now a stop to Jey Uso, who's starting to stir. And he's down and out. And LA Knight, thanks for coming. A stop tonight. And Rollins makes this one-on-one with his bitter enemy, CM Punk. And Rollins wants to end his career.
Absolutely nothing this referee can do here. Might get a broken neck at this rate.
Yeah, referee Sean Bennett just looking on as Seth Rollins looks to snap the neck of Punk. Oh, Rollins went through the chair, and Seth Rollins injured his knee as he went through the steel chair. And now Punk with an opportunity to put him away. Go to sleep to Rollins. And Rollins just collapses on Punk's shoulder, and Punk smells blood. He knows it's coming. He knows it's his moment.
Seth's already out cold.
Close and personal.
Oh my goodness, who the... Somebody just blows CM Punk. Who the hell is this? What the hell?
Oh my God.
Becky Lynch! Seth Rollins' wife! Just low-blowed CM Punk!
Punk at the... Oh! Punk the match won!
Save the championship for Rollins off the stomp and the cover.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion, Seth Rollins!
Well, Seth said that he didn't need anyone tonight. Well, he indeed needed someone. You know what they say, Wade? Behind every good man is a great woman. And Becky Lynch saved the championship for her husband, Seth Rollins, tonight.
Oh my God. Seth Rollins stacks the deck in his favor. Well, the most dangerous card you can lay is the one nobody realized you were holding. Wow.
Well, Rollins got caught here. We thought it was over.
For a look, he shredded his knee, and here we go with the GTS, a knockout GTS. Already hit one. Here comes the second for good measure until the low blow by an apparent ninja hiding under the ring. That ninja, though, turned out to be the Intercontinental Champion and Seth freaking Rollins' wife, Becky Lynch. And once again, CM Punk having the championship ripped from his grasp by major chicanery from Seth freaking Rollins.
Yeah, let's just say it. Punk got screwed by Rollins again. And you had to know, Wade, that the architect, Seth Rollins, was going to have something up his sleeve. But no one in a million years would have thought that it was his wife, Becky Lynch. Back to the grave!
The game changed before
by decree
our
of the
eyes.
Count of Ogum.
And Seth Rollins apparently always has a master plan.
The question now is, can anyone conquer the bridge the Vision has on the World Heavyweight Championship?
Don't do this. Stop. Just wait. Surely we can...
No escape. Not this time.
Great will take you, bastard!
This is personal. Wait a sec.
Time is up. Guillotine. Minced meat. Face your
He killed Eamon. Just kill. Clearfell is safe. We have to get out of here. We can talk there.
No room. Gotta stay quick on the feet. Hey.
Idiot! Back down or die!
No room.
Atatürk kardeşim, Atatürk. Güzel, uzatma. Atatürk. Kardeşi kapalı, annesi kapalı, evlendi hanım kapalı. Unutulun biri kimse. Beyefendi. Müslümanız. Neyse Allah'ın
Not today!
Bize hangi kimsesiz Allah'ın içindeki sıkıntı kendimizi utanmaz Allah'ın ya.
No room.
Dodge this!
And here I thought I'd reached the manor already. Bugger.
It is good to see you. Be careful. For what it isn't worth much. But take this. There is only one enter.
Fragment. Rapid shot fires very quick. Ice shards targets the ground, leaving shards of ice. On hit, galvanic shards create arcs of lightning, which are effective at shocking. Gas grenades create a flammable poison cloud. Rapid shot fires very quick. On hit, galvanic shards create arcs of lightning, which are effective at shocking. Plasma Blast takes a long time to charge, but deals devastating amounts. Siege Cascade fires a bolt at each enemy in the target. Barrage Poison burn. Fragmentation rounds pierce through enemies. Frozen. Bolts from Incendiary Shot shatter on impact, also hitting enemies behind the target. This attack can ignite enemies. Bolts from Incendiary Shot shatter on impact, also hitting enemies behind the target. Lightning bolts from Incendiary Shot shatter on impact, also hitting enemies behind the target. This attack can ignite enemies. Bolts from Incendiary Shot, high velocity, fragmentation, gas on hit. Galvanic shards create arcs of lightning, which are effective at shocking enemies. Shocked enemies take more damage. On hit, galvanic shards create arcs of lightning, which are effective at shocking enemies. Shocked enemies take Rapid shot fires very quickly, but heats up your crossbow as you continue to shoot. If you fire too much, you'll overheat and be unable to fire for a few seconds. However, some other skill. Ice shards targets the ground, leaving shards of ice that explode when ice shards targets the ground, leaving shards of ice that explode when enemies step on them. Rapid shot fire.
You found my tool. Till next time.
Attack speed, strange encounters that other attributes become significant and resistance.
Look at this.
I'll break you.
By decree of the Count of Ogham, effective...
Yeah.
creature!
İstanbul Sports'ta özellikle efendim burada Sports'ta Templers'ta
Fragmentation round. Hive ice shards targets the ground, leaving shards of ice that explode when enemies step on them. You can fragmentation rounds pierce through enemies. Frozen enemies will shatter in an icy explosion. This is an ammo skill. Use it to charge your bolts. Explosive grenades have a long fuse, but on ice, gas grenades, flash grenades can blind and stun enemies. Bolts from incendiary shot shatter on impact. Fragmentation rounds pierce through enemies. Frozen enemies will shatter in an icy explosion. This is an ammo skill. Use it to charge your bolts, then use basic attack.
Another notch on me helmet.
Soldiers of Ogham. The By decree of the Count of Ogham. Gal
This place is right fancy. Gold is wasted on the rich.
Dodge this!
Yes, another one. He's under there.
That's him. Soon. Very soon.
First ones, hear our
all I did was touch it.
Sanity recedes ever further into the dark. Shadows hover above us, in the corners, watching and waiting. What sickness has come among us that so unsettles our minds? It sits, poised to strike. Nowhere is safe.
say religion is dangerous. Bloody horrors!
You can rest when you're dead. Keep digging!
sense Oriana knows. And I cannot deny that which I know deep down to be true. Knew. She clung to her children like I would end them then and there. She is of no risk now. How many others must I fear? Is my blood...
All in a day's work.
noose this time. I'll remove your head myself!
You can bloody well try! Need more time!
First one's eye! You'll pay with your life! No escape! First one's eye! You'll pay with your life! Manipulative whore! How dare you abandon me after all I've given you! Killing frost. Solstice of pain. The air grows colder, and now the now the Impaler, as swift as death, and imbued by the moon, cursed or gifted, branded and afflicted, your veins soon chill, Agna shall slay again. I smell your blood. I smell your blood! And I am ravenous. Freezing gale. Your pulse quickens. The eternal impure, with bloodlust empowered. Our Exile endured, but soon all were devoured. In unending war, death waited at the door. Men fell as summer soured. Desolation. Requiem on high. Freezing gale. I will take out your heart. Fire!
Allow me to clear your mind, if only for a moment.
The madness. It consumed my being. Oriana used it against me.
Where has she taken the beast?
I found messages from the desert.
From the Vastiri?
Yes. Find her. Kill her. But first, please, stop the madness.
As you wish. We must make haste. Let us return to Clearfell to make our preparations.
Count G, we can finally. If you find a pint out.
You've done what the dark good luck.
The villagers. We must pursue Oriana. The fledgling beast is leaving corruption. The trail of... The Countess has escaped with the beast. Every attempt to control it has ended in cataclysm. We must pursue her to the plains of Vastiri. We should find the Marikath caravan. Only they can lead us through that harsh and unforgiving land.
Well, sir, we have arrived.
This outpost seems to be...
I got a diff...
What have you learned? This outpost seems to be part of the Marraketh. The Marraketh. Move swiftly.
The weary traveler grows close to the end.
Ah, the Marraketh. A very rich culture.
You are seeking hyena courageous.